Right when I walked in, I haven't looked around at all, just like where I walked in. I've noticed a few things already that I'm like, I'm nervous to see what the rest of the Airbnb is like. So let me show you. I don't know what that is. I'm assuming the magic eraser will take that off, but there's that. I don't know if you can see all of that dog hair. It's actually everywhere. These guests did pay for a pet, so that's to be expected, but like gonna be a long clean. The kitchen looks all right. Honestly, everything else downstairs looks all right at first glance. It's definitely just pretty lived in. Oh, somebody left their shoes in here. Honestly, this is all fine. It's just gonna be a long clean. Whenever a guest stays for more than like 4 or 5 days at a time, I know it's gonna be a longer clean. So I kind of was anticipating that. And these guests stayed for a week. I don't know if I already said that or not.
But no, it's heading that way.
If you have any questions or if you need anything.
All right, thank you.
That was the HVAC technician who's going to the other Airbnb today. I have it blocked off because it needs a little bit of work done. It's like a $170 part. The guest who checked out actually messaged me. She was like, hey, I'm so sorry. We forgot to pick the dog poop up in the yard. Like, we can turn around and pick it up basically. And I was like, thank you for letting me know, but like, I'm not gonna make you turn around for that. I also let her know in that same message that I found those shoes in the closet and I offered to ship them back to her and she's gonna take me up on that. But I haven't had a chance to look in any of the drawers or like under the beds yet to see if they've forgotten anything else. Usually I'll wait to message them until the end of the clean, see if I found anything else before I like double or triple message them to be like, oh, and I found this and I found that, because sometimes if they forget one thing, it's not uncommon to find that they've forgotten other stuff too. I get a fair amount of comments asking where this bed frame is from. I actually refinished it. It's from Facebook Marketplace. It used to be this like orangey color. I sanded this part back and I painted this white. So it is one of a kind. Like 75% of the furniture in this Airbnb is from Facebook Marketplace that I've flipped. At the time, that's all we could afford. This was our house before we turned it into an Airbnb. So like this was my bed. I bought it and refinished it for me. But when we turned it into an Airbnb, it just made sense to keep it here. Same with a lot of the furniture. At first, that was really weird, being like, people are in our house using our stuff. But now this just feels like an Airbnb to me. It doesn't feel like my home anymore. This dresser and the other dresser is from the same bedroom set, and I also refinished these. This orange color is what color everything used to be. Same with this bed. I don't remember what color wood it was originally. It was just like a darker wood, and I refinished it the same way. There's some blood stains on this, so I'm just gonna go grab the OxyClean. This is part of the reason I ask guests not to strip the beds, because then I can spot treat the stains and they come out in the wash way better. Plus, I just don't want my Airbnb guests to have too many checkout chores. I feel like that is such a turn off. So I really limit mine to like, just let me know when you leave. Please lock up. And then this isn't really a checkout instruction, but during their stay, I do ask they put the trash out on the curb on the Wednesday or whatever day it goes out. And I feel like that's like a reasonable ask. Now that I've taken the sheets off, I've noticed that the mattress protector has some stains on it, which I will show you. I don't know if you can really see. Right here's one. And then there's like a bigger yellow one. I'm also going to spot treat this and take it off to wash. I don't wash the mattress protectors every time I clean because that's what the fitted sheet is for. But anytime I notice that they have a stain, I will wash them, or just like every month, I will wash them anyway. It's just so annoying to take on and off by yourself. This is my favorite mattress that we use in the Airbnbs. Not every bed has it. Like 2/3 of our beds have them. I get more compliments on these Amazon ones than I do on the like Nectar fancy mattress I have at my other Airbnb. It's this, I don't know if you can see this. It's the Cool Gel Memory Foam. The brand is called Classic Brands. I'll link it below if you're curious, but get the 14-inch size, not the 12-inch size. Oh, the HVAC guy. Hello, Emma speaking.
Hey, Emma, this is Michael. Paint out for you.
Yeah, thank you. Have a good one. That was so fast. He was only there for like 30 minutes, I feel like. Usually after I start the dishwasher and the towels, the very next thing I do is strip the bed. So that way the bed linens are available to wash if I have time while I'm cleaning. Depending on the length of the clean, I usually have time to wash like the towels and one set of linens, and then I take the rest home with me and just use my backup set. Something I also sometimes get asked about is how come my husband and I don't just live here or at our other Airbnb? We own 2 Airbnbs and 1 long-term rental. The answer to that is like a little complicated, but basically what it comes down to is if we were to live in any of our Airbnbs, it would be this one because it has the most size. It's 3 bedrooms. Alex and I both predominantly work from home, so we each need a dedicated working space, and our other properties are both 2 bedrooms. We just don't have enough space. We have family that comes to visit pretty often. We could move back into this one, but this one actually is profitable, and so we kind of want to keep it that way to help pay for the things that this house needs to update it and to pay the mortgage down. Damn, this is really tight on there. So in sum, that is why. Sorry if you can hear the mower outside, it's kind of loud. I don't know if my microphone will pick that up or not. We do hire someone to mow the lawns for us here, which has been a game changer because for the first year of it being an Airbnb, Alex was having to mow the lawn. It honestly was just a scheduling thing that was really hard because he works 9 to 5. He can't always mow it when guests check in and out on like a weekday. It's just one of our neighbors actually, which has worked out really well. I'm honestly really dreading the day of like she moves or like doesn't want to do it anymore. And then with our long-term property, the yard is the tenant's responsibility, at least mowing it. We did recently go over to help her with like some weeding and stuff like that. If I influence you to buy anything, let it be the giant lint roller. It really is my most prized cleaning possession. I just finished rolling the duvet out and I noticed a few hairs. Picking them up with this. I get the most compliments and questions from guests about these specific pillows, but they came with the mattress when I bought it, which is the same mattress I was talking about before, that cool gel one. And they don't sell them separately, which is such a bummer because they're literally the most comfy memory foam pillows. I just can't really find an exact replica that I like as much. On every bed, I have 2 memory foam pillows and 2 just like regular pillows. I think it's nice to have variety for guests because you don't know what people prefer. It's like an hour later now. I've just been cleaning. I just finished cleaning this bathroom outside of the floors. I do all the floors at the same time. I don't know if you can see this one, can you? I get comments a lot on my videos about like, why don't I have a light bulb in there? The socket itself is broken, so even if I put a bulb in there, it just doesn't work. And I feel like it looks better like this. I don't know. We use the money that we make from Airbnb to update the house. Basically, all of the profit we make, we never keep for ourselves. We just put directly back into the Airbnbs. And in this Airbnb, the next big project is this bathroom. And it keeps being the next big project until other things come up that need more immediate attention. So I just haven't wanted to replace that whole vanity light when we're redoing this whole bathroom anyway. We'll be replacing basically everything right here, the mirror, the vanity, that light, and then just the flooring in here. We're gonna switch it out for tile. I'm in the other bathroom now and this toilet is clean, so don't be weirded out. But something I wanted to ask for advice on is this seat always gets really stained. I think it's this material of the seat. So even though it's clean, it looks not clean. We just keep having to replace them, which I feel like isn't very cost effective. Another reason I love the giant lint roller is I use it before I clean the shower and tubs to pick up any hairs before I just swish them around. So like you can see this is empty, there's no hairs on it. It just picks up a surprising amount that you can't sometimes even see. I feel like it just saves me time instead of swishing the hair around. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. Can you see those hairs? I'm all done cleaning the upstairs, so I'm just gonna vacuum and mop everything. This is the same vacuum I use at all of my places, like my home and the Airbnbs. It's the Dyson V8, I think. I just got it from Sam's Club. It does a good job. I just use the same vacuum that I let the guests use. It's 1:30 now, so I've been here for 3.5 hours and only am now working on the downstairs half. So I'm definitely behind schedule, but nobody checks in today. It's just taking longer than usual because it's pretty lived in and because I'm filming everything for TikTok and YouTube, and just filming everything adds a lot of time. One thing I always do is clean the front glass door. It gets really fingerprinty easily and it's the first impression that guests have. So I want it to look as clean as possible. I was just cleaning the sleeper sofa and I'm noticing more stains than I would like. So begrudgingly, I'm gonna take the sofa covers off to wash. There's a little one right here. There's some right here. Have time to clean it. I should just do it, even though I don't want it. Because getting these things on and off is honestly such a pain. The last time I washed these was when that guest dog peed on it. I stupidly didn't pack anything to eat with me and I'm pretty hungry. And the lazy part of me is like, just go home and clean the rest tomorrow. And I am seriously considering doing that. Noticed under this sink that there might be a little bit of a leak. There's a little bit of fresh water in it, so I don't know what that's about. But I don't see anything, but I'm hearing like a drip. I'm like, what is that dripping noise? I don't know. I don't see anything. I'm over it. I'm not actually done with the clean, but I'm telling myself if I unstack the dishwasher, I can finish the rest tomorrow. I'm just gonna finish unstacking this dishwasher and wrap it up. I appreciate you guys being here. I will see you in the next clean. And if you have any specific questions about hosting or whatever, drop them down below and I'm happy to answer them. Bye.